card tonight, Dana. You got to be thrilled with the show here in Tampa.
Yeah, it was a good night. The fights were great. You know, I put on all the bells and whistles, but at the end of the night, it's the fighters' show. They got to come out here and perform, and they did tonight.
And they really did, and I know Tampa is thrilled to have you here. Any plans to make it a return thing? I know Central Florida would love to have you. There's a lot of local shows here. There's definitely an audience for it here.
Yeah, absolutely. No, Florida's always been a hotbed for mixed martial arts. This show here tonight, especially considering all the other things that are going on today, was a big success. We'll definitely be back and bring a pay-per-view here.
And how is the lobbying going in general? I know you're pushing really hard for New York. I know that you've got a great international push going. England loves you. Canada loves you. How is lobbying going in New York right now?
Everything's going good. We're confident that we're going to be in New York and Massachusetts this year. Then I'm going after Ontario.
Got a little bit of a controversy going on right now with BJ and GSP with the greasing incident. They both said they want to fight again. Do you think that there's an audience for that? Do you think that the fans want to see it again? I know both fighters want to make it a clean break.
I don't know. I think that, you know, if that ever happens, these guys got to defend their titles a few times, and maybe we make that fight again in the future. I don't know. I think that might have been it. That might have been the big fight.
I was going to ask you what your temperature is on it. Do you think it's there? You always have a good sense of that. Do you think it's there for another one?
I don't know. Not right now. It'll be a while. I think people want to see them both defend their titles, and if anything, I think they want to see GSP fight Anderson now. And if we did another super fight.
That would be an incredible super fight. I know that would be incredible numbers. Let's talk about another fighter we'd all love to see come over, and he's the 800-pound gorilla in the room. You got to talk about Fedor. Had a phenomenal fight against Andre, a minute and a half, taking out Andre, who was a serious fighter. I know you said that's what you wanted to see. You want to see a recent fight, and you wanted to see a fight of a high caliber.
Right.
And if you could take him out, and he really destroyed Andre. So what are you thinking about Fedor? Would you like to bring him over now?
He did. I wouldn't say he destroyed him. Andre was winning the fight. Then he caught him and knocked him out. The guy has power, no doubt about it. He has knockout power. When I always talk about the best fighters in the world, I talk about the guys like BJ and GSP and Anderson Silva and everybody else in the UFC that fights the best in the world 3 times a year. You know what I mean? So if Fedor wants to challenge himself, I want him. I mean, I've been trying to get him now for a couple of years, and I'm here if he wants to come over.
I know you said the frustrating thing for you is that you haven't had a chance to talk to him. That's the big frustrating thing. You want to have a sit-down with him, and what do you think it's going to take to make that happen?
Well, it's not even – listen. You know, I've been in this business for a long time, you know, and I've never even met Fedor. His managers control his career, and I mean in every way, shape, and form. He just shows up and fights. I really don't think he cares or is concerned or anything about his career. His guys completely control him, and that's what makes this whole thing hard.
He's got to be the calmest guy in the world in every aspect. Let's talk about Affliction real quickly. It was a good show for him, especially because of Fedor. The way they ended that show was very dynamic. It was a full house. I don't know what the numbers were. They were saying 15,000. Do you think, and I know you're saying that you didn't think they were going to make it past this show. Do you think that now with this big ending of that fight that maybe that breathed a little bit of life into the promotion?
I don't think so. They lost $5 million on that show. We live in an economy right now where losing millions of dollars doesn't work. And I've heard that they're going to do Fedor versus Barnett if they live past. I mean, I can't believe they're going to do another one, but I personally don't like them, so I hope they do 5 more shows and lose another $20 million.
So what about, as you were talking about the economy's kind of going downhill in the tank, but you guys are still doing well. You're like bucking all the trends, and you're doing it with a really thin staff. Can you keep expanding the way you're expanding with the thin staff, or are you going to have to eventually get a big staff, you know, like Elite XC did or like Affliction did?
Well, in a time when you know, every major company in the world is laying off, we're hiring 4 to 5 people a month. So, you know, I don't think we need a huge staff because we know how to do this. Everybody else is just trying to copy. You know, it's a lot harder to try to figure out how to copy somebody than it is to be original. And we know what we're doing. We literally built this industry. And we're just going to continue on the course that we've always been on. We know where we're going. We got the roadmap, and we're going to keep driving the bus.
One last question. You had phenomenal numbers, obviously, with GSP and BJ Penn. What's your next big pay-per-view, big numbers that everyone can look forward to?
Every time I say, how can we get any bigger, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You know, the fights, all the fights, great fights that happened last year are leading to great fights this year. I think Rampage is a big draw. He's going to do well in his next fight. Whoever ends up fighting Rashad is going to do well. We've got nothing but big fights. We got Mir and Lesnar coming up. We've got a great 2009 laid out.
Dana White, president of the UFC, thank you so much for growing this sport. Appreciate it. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for the support. I appreciate it.